Hey everyone, and welcome to Mom and Me Unfiltered, a podcast where we keep it real, raw, and relatable. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Zuni, and we're here to share unfiltered conversations about life, love, family, and everything in between. Nothing is off limits, from generational differences to parenting perspectives. We're diving deep, we're laughing loud, and we're learning as we go.
So let's grab a cup of coffee, let's get comfy, and let's get into today's episode.
Today's episode, we will be discussing Perez Hilton.
Let's talk about it.
So, I wouldn't say we're discussing him. Like, we are discussing him, but we're discussing the situation
Yeah.
of what happened and kind of like people's reactions and kind of
Yeah.
like where we are on like the whole situation that happened. So he went on a live,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what platform it was on.
I think it
I'm
was
not,
TikTok.
right. So I'm not sure what platform it was on, and I think it possibly could have been
Well, that's
TikTok.
what people were saying, at
Right.
least.
So I'm not sure if when he first got onto the live, if he was already like doing the things that he was doing. I don't know if he was already like in the same kind of shape that I saw when I saw a little snippet of the video.
I don't think so because when you see the video,
Did you see the video?
no, I didn't see the video. I saw the blurred version of it, but from the reactions, like the voices you hear,
Right.
it doesn't sound like it was a recurring thing. It just sounds like, yo, this is happening in front of us. We're trying to
No,
stop
not
you.
not a reoccurring thing. What I'm saying is if it's something that he started doing from the beginning of the video, it's like if once
Oh,
he started the video, was he already like harming himself? Was he already, completely covered in his own blood? Like what transpired before this whole, incident happened? Like, was he speaking normally? Was he not doing anything, or did he start the video and right away begin to like harm himself?
I think for me, I think what happened was that he got onto this live and then he brought in other people because there were other people in the live. And I don't know what happened because something probably triggered him and he possibly started to harm himself out of nowhere and people try to stop him because you could hear some shock in their voice. So it's possible that it had just started.
So I don't think it was something that someone triggered him, because they said it was a sepsis episode. It was something that had to do with sepsis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Sepsis.
so I don't think that when you have like an episode like that due to sepsis, that it's something that you can control. I don't think it's something that you can help, or it's not something that you plan. So my question is, did the video start that way, or is it something that just escalated and just, he began to harm himself during that? And I didn't see the full video. And I saw a little part of the blurred version,
Yeah.
and it was so upsetting to me. And I didn't see everything, but the blurred version that I saw, the small snippet, it was disturbing. It was heartbreaking. It wasn't something that was pleasant to watch. And
Yeah.
that's why I could not watch the whole video, because I can't be that person to sit there and watch someone harm themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even sit there and watch someone harm someone else. So, I have to turn away. I have to look away. I can't sit there and completely watch a video of someone that's doing something like this to themselves.
Yeah, for me, as soon as I saw the shape of the knife, I couldn't keep watching. I was like, it's disturbing and it's heartbreaking that this is happening to someone.
To anyone.
Yeah.
And that it's something that it's so unfortunate that they can't even control. Because I don't think if you're having like a sepsis breakdown, you're able to control that, because it's in your head, it's in your brain. It's like people get sepsis in their blood and they pass away from that. So this is
Yeah.
um, something that's really serious. It's not something that, you know, people can say, oh, something he planned, or he just did that, or he did that for attention. Because I'm
Yeah.
seeing all types of comments that's
I'm seeing them too.
like, I'm seeing all types of comments that like, I don't know how to feel about, some of the comments.
Yeah.
Some of the comments are positive, and some of the comments are wishing him well and hoping that he's okay, and sending prayers to him and his family, which is, the right thing to do.
Yeah, and in the same vein, you're seeing other people saying, "Oh, he was a bully and everything. He deserves this." I'm like, no one deserves this. No one deserves to have a sepsis breakdown and or any sort of breakdown and hurt themselves. No one deserves to hurt themselves because everyone deserves a chance in this life, I believe.
So people say that he deserves what happened to him, and that, oh, I've even heard some people say that's his karma for,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, the bullying and all the bad things and negative things he said about celebrities and certain celebrities.
Yeah.
Um, but that's how he created his platform.
Yeah.
That's how he became who he is,
Yeah.
by being a gossip, kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of like a Wendy Williams as well, because Wendy Williams also did celebrity gossip all the time, and that's how she created who she is, and that's how she became who she is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she started on the radio gossiping about celebrities,
Yeah.
and then she had her TV show and all of that. And of course, some people were saying similar things about her when she became ill, that that was her karma for all the things that she did. But she became who she was because of what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And people follow her. There's people that love her. There's people that, support her.
Yeah.
Just the same way there's people that love Perez Hilton, and there's people that love him as well. He has his
Yeah.
own following, he has his own people. And people seem to forget that he may be doing the gossiping out loud in the public,
Yeah.
but everyone is out there doing it in
Exactly.
private.
That's what I was about to say. Everyone is guilty of the same thing. He's just doing it in public.
Right. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that he's doing that to harm anyone or to be
It's
harmful.
his livelihood.
Right. I don't think he's doing what he does to be malicious. He does it because that's his job, and that's how he puts food on the table. That's how he pays his bills. by creating the person he is now and talking about celebrities.
Yep.
And he's entitled to his opinions about what goes on with celebrities. It's not like he's spreading misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part where I don't understand people.
Yeah.
It's like he's not out there spreading misinformation. And if there is some kind of miscommunication or misinformation that's put out there, he corrects it. He comes back on, he does another video or, and he
Exactly.
does another post and he corrects the misinformation and he reports to whatever it is that he's hearing and whatever information he's getting.
You know what's funny? TMZ does the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but no one ever really says anything about that. So I'm like, how is what this guy is doing any different?
I think no one says anything about that because nothing has happened to, I guess, Harvey or anyone on TMZ. But once something happens, trust me, there will be those people that will have something to say because at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, no one's ever happy with what you do. Everyone is not always happy with what you do. There's always that group of people that have to bring people down or that have to have a different opinion and say something different. And you know what? We're all human. We're all entitled to our opinion. We're all entitled to voice them and we're all entitled to feel how we feel.
Yeah.
And if this is the way that Perez Hilton makes his living, then that's his prerogative. That's up to him. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's the life that he chose. If you don't like it, click away. If you don't like it, don't watch his videos.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, don't follow him because you don't have to.
Exactly.
It's not like you're being force fed anything that he's saying or anything that he's doing. And again, you have your opinion, you don't have to like it. You can debate on whatever
Mm-hmm.
he's putting out there if you feel inclined to do so.
And that's something that I feel should be done all the time because I've seen so many people on the internet, like in different videos I've watched for different creators, and I'm seeing both negative and positive comments, and I'm saying, if you don't like something, why are you still watching? Why are you still commenting on this person's video? You don't have to watch their stuff. You don't have to like their stuff. Let them be. That's them. I'm like, no one's forcing you to be here. Go.
And you know what I think that is? It's kind of like maybe I'm thinking these people feel like they don't have a voice and this person is, has a platform.
Yeah.
And it's like they want to be heard too. So that's why they do it because they want to be heard, because they want to have a voice.
Possible.
Because when people do things like that, sometimes it's for attention as well.
Yeah.
So they want some type of attention. They want, people to look at them, people to respond to them.
Yeah. There's this guy on TikTok that does like lives where he debates people, and it's good that he listens to both the positive and the negative of what they have to say. And I'm all for that, but at the same time, I don't like when people are using their voice to bring you down for no reason because it's not necessary.
Or, like I said, they just want some type of attention because they're not getting attention. And they know by making a negative comment, somebody else might say something behind that and they have someone to go back and forth with.
Yeah.
So those are also possibilities as to why, people do that. There's so
Yeah.
many different reasons. It's like humans are such funny creatures.
Yeah, you're not
Funny and
wrong.
right, funny and complex creatures. It's like sometimes you don't understand things that they do and why they do them.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to like sit back and watch and analyze and be like, why is this person doing that? And 9 times out of 10, it's because they want to be heard or because they want attention or,
Yeah.
they need someone to talk to. But, and it's okay to like debate. It's
Yeah.
okay to have a different opinion because not everyone has the same beliefs. Not everyone, has the same opinion on one subject.
Exactly.
Everyone thinks differently. And see, that's something that kind of like I heard yesterday at work. I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and she asked me, "What's my zodiac sign?"
Mm-hmm.
And I told her I'm a Taurus. And when I said that, she goes, "Oh."
What's that supposed to mean?
So that's exactly what I said. I'm like, "What was that for?" I'm like, "What did Taurus people ever do to you?" And she said to me, "Oh, Taurus people always have to be right." Right. Taurus people always have to be right. They always feel that they're right. And, that's just the way it is. It's their way or the highway because they're right. And I looked at her and I said, that's not correct. Because although we want to be right, and if we're right, we want to prove that we're right and we show
Yeah.
you that we're right, but we're not always right.
Exactly.
And every Taurus is not like that. And for me, I guess when I was younger, I kind of used to be like, no, I'm right, I'm right. But as I grew older, I started to understand that everything is not just black and white. There's always something sometimes that's in between that you have to look at.
Yeah.
And that you have to look at both sides of the coin before you make a decision or before you say, this is right or I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
So, it took people debating me
Mm-hmm.
on certain things that made me understand like, wait a minute, I'm not always right. Like, that person has a point.
Yeah.
That person is making sense. And okay, now I'm changing my opinion
Yeah.
on something because this person made their point.
Exactly. Because we've gotten into some arguments ourselves, and whenever I say something that's completely right, you back down and you reevaluate your argument, and that's how we resolve our issues. Even though I sometimes struggle with the concept of not being right, but you,
And you're not even a Taurus.
yes, I know, but we always know we're not always right. We're human. No
Right.
human is always right.
Right. And I think that it's not also just a Taurus trait. I think human beings as a whole, we just want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
When we're discussing something and we think we know something, we just want to be right.
Exactly.
But we're not always right. And we have to listen to other people's perspectives. We have to listen to other people's point of view before we make decisions and before we say that we're right.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we can feel really stupid fighting so hard that we're right when someone puts a whole bunch of proof on the table and they're like,
Yeah.
hey, but look at this. And you're like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, because sometimes I say stuff that is absolutely wrong, and you're like this. Here's my proof. Here's my citations.
This is why you're wrong.
Exactly.
This is the correct thing.
And
Do your research.
and I'm the same way because I'm like,
Oh,
we.
you love to prove me wrong. You love it.
I love it.
You love to freaking break out that proof and prove me wrong. You love that. I know you above anything love to be right.
Because I love bringing receipts.
Right, you do. No, but you love to be right, and you
Yeah.
want to be right. So
Yeah.
yes, I get it. But anyway, back to this poor man
Yeah.
with his breakdown, and now he's currently in the hospital. I'm sure his family members are really upset
Uh huh.
about this situation, and it's sad because he has children, and I guess they're at the age where they're old enough to understand what exactly happened,
I think.
and
Yeah.
that it's not something that their father intentionally did that to himself, and it wasn't something that he planned, and it wasn't something
Mm-hmm.
that that he had a mental breakdown, or that it was something like that. Even though
Yeah.
if it was a mental breakdown, no matter what, it's still mental illness, and it's still sad,
Yeah.
and it's still something that the kids would be concerned about. But knowing that it was something that had to do with sepsis, like, kind of would ease their mind a little bit. That it's
Yeah.
like, hey, my dad really didn't want to harm himself. It's just something that happened.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it did happen. And it's like, you wonder, like, how are they handling it? Like,
Yeah.
because,
Especially when you know a teenager or old.
no, it's like, how are they handling it? Like, hopefully they have support.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have people around them that are, being there for them. Hopefully
Yeah.
they're being taken care of, because I believe their grandmother
Yeah.
is there for them and is taking
I
care
believe
of
she
them
lives with them.
for now. Um, and you don't know if there's other family members that are
Yeah.
involved, and I'm sure that close friends of the family, or any friends that they might also be rallying around his kids.
Yeah.
I haven't been following what's going on with him lately after this. I just know that he's been in the hospital, and he probably is still in the hospital, because this just occurred a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that he's still currently in the hospital.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's doing better.
Yeah.
I don't know if this sepsis thing, like, I didn't research if the sepsis thing being a factor, is it going to be something that can be cured? Is it something that,
I don't know.
because sepsis is really bad.
Yeah,
It's
no.
really bad, and it can be lethal once it enters the bloodstream. So it's like, did it enter his bloodstream? Like, is he gonna be okay? Hopefully he fully recovers, and um hopefully he's able to go home soon,
Yeah.
and hopefully heal and recover from whatever it is that happened. And I hope that it never happens again, because it was
Mm-hmm.
something that, again, I'm sure it was scary for me to watch,
Oh.
and I'm sure it was definitely scary for his family to see this and to hear about this and to know that this is something that happened. And
Yeah.
of course, we definitely send prayers and love to his family, and
Yeah.
to him, hoping him a speedy recovery.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, no, like, hoping
They're like.
that he has a speedy recovery, and hoping that this is something that they can resolve for him, and that it's not something that is terminal, or something that can cause any further damage
Mm-hmm.
to him. And it's just a sad situation. And I wish him well. I wish his family well. I hope that he recovers. I hope he gets back to doing the thing that he does best, and the thing that he knows how to do. And
Yeah,
we hope to see him back, on social media, sooner than later,
yeah.
so that
I just
he,
hope he gets well.
well, exactly.
Like wellness, good mental health.